God's blessings to you as we gather for our weekly reflection on faith, justice, peace, and community. My hope is that these reflections might stir within each of us a greater desire to come to know the God of love, beauty, mercy, justice, and peace, seeking to be fed in order to better serve our incredible God and God's people. My brothers and sisters, both our first scripture reading and the gospel today focus on those afflicted with leprosy. The first reading essentially casts lepers as community outcasts, required to declare themselves unclean when they encounter a member of the community. In the gospel, Jesus encounters a leper who he allows to approach him, violating Jewish custom, and he cures the man. In this action, Jesus exhibits radical love, putting himself at risk in order to cure this man. Not only does he make him physically whole, but he restores his dignity and damaged spirit caused by years of scorning by community members. And by curing him, Jesus unites him to full participation back in the community. My friends, today, sadly, there are still forms of leprosy that inflict many members of our society. There is, of course, the ongoing sin of racism, which continues to diminish so many African Americans and other people of color. Other types of leprosy accompany those who have served their time from a criminal offense, yet still face the stigma in seeking jobs, housing, and other resources to successfully get back on the right track. Unfortunately, in our very divided country, the political divisions have many people totally dismissing anyone with a different opinion or a position than they hold. We may as well be shouting unclean at each other. Jesus reminds us of the great harm done by labeling individuals or groups as less than worthy of treatment as a true daughter or son of God. He calls us to reach within to acknowledge our own prejudices and reach out to assist others in claiming their full dignity as precious children of God. And when we find ourselves struggling in this effort, we need to remind ourselves to reach out to Jesus, as does the leper in today's gospel, and proclaim, "If you wish, Lord, I know you can bring me the courage and strength I need." And Jesus in response will say to us, "I do will it. Be made whole." On behalf of the Catholic Christian family here at St. Agatha, I want to thank you for all the ways that you continue to allow the Lord to work through you, with you, and in you. Please join us this coming Sunday for our regular services, either in person or online. And just as a reminder, Lent begins next Wednesday, so start thinking about what you plan to do in terms of prayer, fasting, and acts of charity during the Lenten season. Thank you, and in all things, be blessed.